Hey everybody, Keith Dotson here, and today we are visiting and making landscape photographs at Pinson Mounds State Archaeological Site in western Tennessee. You're looking at the park's museum and visitor center, which has been pleasingly disguised inside a faux Indian mound. And that is a real Native American mound. It's called Saul's Mound, and it's the second highest surviving prehistoric mound in the United States, the tallest being at Cahokia near St. Louis, in case you're wondering. Pinson Mounds is the largest group of middle woodland mounds in the United States, and there are 17 mounds, with at least 3 of them being burial mounds and the others being ceremonial. I find locations like this to be fascinating for learning about our ancient history, but they're also great spots of landscape photography. In this case, I've got access to meadows, forest, swamps, and a river, and we'll see all of that terrain in this video today. Our first order of business is to climb the mound. If you think the mound looks a little rough, that's because it's recently been cleared off of trees. Here's a fisheye photo I shot of it a few years ago. The plaque says that Saul's Mound is 72 feet, and just a reminder, that's the same height as a 7-story building. It was built between 1 and 300 AD in what's called the Middle Woodland period of Native American prehistory. It says the mound has 4 corners that align with the cardinal points, north, south, east, and west, and it's believed to have been a ceremonial mound for observing the solstice and equinox sunrises. Okay, y'all, here we go. This will be a great point for me to overlay some Kenny G music or something so you don't have to hear me gasp for air, but before you go judging me on the huffing and puffing, remember I'm a middle-aged man carrying a camera bag and a tripod up 7 stories. As you can see, we are above most of the treetops here. What a magnificent view. There's the museum in the distance. Now we're back at ground level, everybody, and I'm not sure what these remains are from, but there's your nature is gross portion of the video. And this is the area they call the Barrow Pit, which is where the Native Americans actually dug up the soil that they used to build a mound. And with the spring and summer growth, it's kind of hard to see it, but there is definitely an impression here from where they left a pit. And it's still visible after 1,000 years, which is amazing. These Native American sites were always, by necessity, near water sources. And here, as I said earlier in the video, we have a cypress swamp, which we're going to walk into on this boardwalk. And then we'll find our way down to the Forked Deer River. And as you can see, the light is brutal in these woods. Very difficult conditions for making photographs. And here we arrive at the Forked Deer River, which you can see is quite yellow with mud right now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to visit my website, keithdotson.com.